At all.
And that some, I mean, I have seen some documentary and you see it done with anger. You just feel as if the person who was cutting was angry the day she took the razor and got to work. Some of them are not so half as severe. You know, you could just remove, but some are so badly done and stitched that I wonder how they expect that child to even, that woman to give birth or to have sexual relations and stuff like that, or even see the period. So, but I'm curious, Amaka, at what point did you have this conversation with your parent, your dad?
I think I was 5.
You were 5?
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty young.
Yes, I was 5. I was 5. I think I was 5. Yes, I was 5.
You were 5 when it was done, or you
No,
were 5
when we had the conversation.
Yeah.
It was done far back when I was still an infant. Just the way you wait for 7 days.
Oh, really?
Yes. 7 days, they just cut the thing off. Yes. That was what I was told.
But I was just thinking, at 5, how do you even process all of that to say, oh, 5-year-old me, my mind has gone to the fact that this would have an impact. I can't even remember half the things I did at 5.
Well, you know why I remember? Because I think something happened. I think I was okay. In my family, we have more of girls than boys. Then the first girls, second, then the boys. So we're more like the elder ones. And then most times when people do want to do something to my siblings, I just stand up. And then my father said, that was why. You know, I wanted someone, since I didn't have a male child, I wanted a female child that could stand for her siblings. So I was just 5. Then he said, that was why we circumcised. I said, what's circumcision? He said, it's something they do to you so you are strong and then you don't follow all these boys around. Rather, you beat them up and then you are more like them. You know, I felt good. I felt fly.
At that point?
Yes. But then growing up, it got inside. Oh God, I didn't like the lady I was then. At 10, I could beat anybody. I think if there's any word stronger than a tomboy, that was what I was at 10. Because I just felt...
You took hook, line and sinker what your dad told you. That you got superpower from your mutilation.
God bless
You're like Wonder Woman.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
and
you're
then,
right at that point.
It's at 10, you dare not come to me and tell me. My mom wouldn't even tell me, Amaka, someone came to the house and then... Because she knows I'll go all out to fight. You understand? And then growing up, who are you, a guy, to say hello? What is wrong with you? Do you know? You know, I just had this. I'm just going to ensure that my daddy is not disappointed. I beat you, and then he hears about it outside. I was just that kind of person. So, and you know, that kind of person wouldn't have friends. You wouldn't have friends at all. And then all of a sudden, I think when I was about 15, I was all writing my work then. I sat down one day and I asked myself, why am I different? Why am I like this? Why, you know, before you come telling me hello, I'll tell you, mind yourself. Don't even go there. I don't even know what you want to say. I shut you up.
You just did not even want guys around.
I didn't just want them at all. And then that affected me so well. The only thing I would say it did to me, there was not even advantage, sincerely. It's just that I was a tomboy. I was a bully. I was a fighter. I was someone that just wanted to make her daddy happy. I didn't want, since he said the main reason why he did that, he didn't want ladies that would come and bring bastards home. He didn't want his daughter to be promiscuous. I had to live up to it.
But have you had a conversation grown up here, Amaka, with your dad, beyond the 5-year-old conversation and trying to live up to a certain standard and not disappoint your dad? Have you revisited this conversation as an adult who is informed and say, Dad, first you didn't tell me the truth, the whole truth at that point in time, and now I have seen? Have you revisited this conversation with him?
Yes, before I gained admission, I sat him down one day and I said, Daddy, why did you circumcise me? Why? He looked at me. I think I would never forget the expression on his face. He just nodded and said, he had to do what he had to do. I've forgiven him. I've forgiven my dad, but I wouldn't wish it for anybody. I would have had a normal childhood, you get, having friends, play with kids, play with sand, without beating anybody, without fighting, without thinking you are the man, woman. I could have grown up normally. I would have had friends. There's something about, like I told you, it's still affecting my person today. I think the only friend I have, friend, is just my husband, sincerely. And the guy really saw hell. He went through hell. Before I said I do, which I'm still doing, he went through hell. And even in the marriage, you know, it's now there's a part of it that people wouldn't talk about. There's that part of being a wife. A mutilated lady, it's not easy being a wife. The guy would have to work so hard. If he's on here, I'm sure he understands what I'm talking about. He has to work so hard. You just, I better do this thing, they go. There's nothing there. Now it took Jesus. I had to call him in. It was not easy. I had to call him in and tell him, please help me. I don't like the lady I am. He's a loving man. I want to be a loving wife. I don't want to fake it. I don't say, oh, it was fine when it wasn't fine. When it was all painful or true. I just told him, please just heal my body, heal my heart, and heal my soul to be able to say, oh, it was really good and it was worth it. And then it took a while. Sincerely, the first year, the second year was not funny. I think I started healing sexually in the 4th year of my marriage. I'm heading to my 7th year now.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, so imagine 3 years of hanky-panky, 3 years of lying. Because to me, sincerely, I told him, I spoke to him about it. The truth is, before we
had a conversation that
with my husband, yes,
this is what is responsible.
This is it. Amaka, this is Amaka for you. Amaka, it doesn't. This thing doesn't work. So.